Nepal's deadly earthquake has impacted nearly 1.7 million children, the UNICEF has said. The calamity-struck nation faces the next big challenge of providing shelters and medical care to the displaced apart from the massive rehabilitation.
The United Nations Children's Agency has tied up with the European Union to provide relief from the effects of the disaster. Humanitarian supplies of 80 metric tons are being airlifted to capital Kathmandu to meet the emergency needs of millions of children. The regional director of UNICEF for South Asia, Karen Hulshoff, said helping the children who've lost their houses, family, schools and healthcare centers was an uphill task.
We have to reach each one of the 1.7 million children. So these children, they need to be provided access to school again. So we will deliver, as UNICEF, school in a box. We will deliver more hospital tents everywhere where it's needed. Tarpaulins for people to sleep under large amounts of tarpaulins. We have already had 4 cargo airplanes landed here in Kathmandu airport. Then all the medical kits, the hygiene kits, that's what we're going to do the first 3 months.
Over 500,000 children are being targeted in an emergency vaccination drive due to fear of a measles outbreak in the various camps that have sprung up since the disaster. Many believe the dangers would be aggravated by wet and muddy conditions which would prevail in the upcoming rainy season. Health workers said the Nepalese government is working in coordination with international agencies to provide the vaccinations.
Vaccinated children in tent settlements like this throughout Kathmandu Valley, but also in districts beyond. We are targeting 500,000 children under the age of 5 to be vaccinated against measles, because measles is a very contagious disease and it can spread quickly amongst children that are not in a great state of health.
In the aftermath of the April 25th massive earthquake, thousands of people have been forced to sleep in camp settlements, leaving particularly children vulnerable to communicable diseases. The United Nations has said 8 million of Nepal's 28 million population has been affected by the quake, with at least 2 million needing tents, water, food and medicines over the next 3 months. The death toll from the 7.8 magnitude earthquake has touched 7,557.